What is up, Debt Free Mafia? Hey, welcome to today's video. Hey, I got a good one for you, something you may have not considered. That is AARP. Yes, the thing that's for old people, right? Well, maybe not. Maybe not. I want to talk about some options for you young people, 20s, 30s. Let's start considering AARP because there are some benefits to it that you may not have considered. Guys, if you don't know me, my name is Rick. I'm a financial coach and the owner of the Debt Free Mafia. I want to see you become financially bulletproof through the content that we do here. If you are into personal finance, if you're into financial freedom, being debt-free, leaving a legacy to your children's children, buying your dream house, going on your dream vacation, just achieving any of those goals that you have, stick around here because we give tips and tricks on how to financially dominate your finances so that you can open up those opportunities and make them realistic for yourself. So guys, I kind of want to jump into this. I want to talk a little bit about AARP and something that that a lot of people don't consider, and that's signing up before you become an, in quotations, old person. So I kind of wanted to bring up some benefits. I kind of want to talk just a little bit about it. I promise it'll be worth it. I think I'm going to save my favorite benefit for, towards the end, so be sure to stick around for that. And again, guys, if this is stuff that you really like, please hit subscribe. Please consider joining the Mafia. We'd love to have you here. You don't have to be debt-free, but if you want that mindset, again, of becoming financially bulletproof and hitting those financial goals you have, this is the place to be. So, guys, I appreciate you being here. Let's talk about it a little bit. So, if you don't know what AARP is, it's essentially something that comes in the mail when you start to get a little bit older, closer to retirement age. Technically, full membership is whenever you hit 50 years old, they're going to start sending you letters in the mail. Hey, join AARP. And be a part of our membership group. It is the American Association of Retired Persons. If you're like me, you're not retired, right? And I'm probably going to do a video on that here pretty quick. It's actually probably going to be this week now that I think about it. But we're going to talk about being retired. However, I want you to think about some stuff when it comes to what AARP has to offer. So, something that they do is they advocate for people that are over 50 on local, state, and national political issues like healthcare, Social Security, and housing. They help provide different things like health, financial, and social assistance to its members. They publish policy reports through its research groups. And I think one of my favorite things that they do, and this is the part that I want you to consider, is they offer access to hundreds of discounts on travel, restaurants, shopping, and a few different other things that are really cool. So if you want to know about AARP and how much it costs, you don't have to be 50. Believe it or not, you don't have to be 50. You can sign up as an associate member if you're under 50, and it only costs $12 the first year. So believe it or not, $12 the first year. If you use the card, I think 3 or 4 times on different discounts, I'm pretty sure you can make that money back pretty easy. It just kind of depends. They don't have the actual discounts listed here, but they talk about the discounts that they do have. So there's multiple tiers. There's the 1 year for $12, and then it says 16 years after that. They've got a 3-year payment of $43 or a 5-year for one payment of $63. So if you end up really liking it, you can sign up for that 5-year. But I kind of want to talk about, hey, what are those discounts? Because that's the most important part, right? Well, before I get to that, let's talk just a little bit about some other things that they offer. So they offer some different kinds of insurance programs. I'm not going to endorse them just because I don't know anything about them, but it might be something that you want to research if you get into the position to wanting to look at like disability, long-term disability. If you want to look at maybe some life insurance options, I probably have some options. And then they also have some different kinds of calculators if you want to use you can find these calculators anywhere, but you can use them if you want to, say, hey, what's how much do I need to plan for long term? A lot of us who are younger, we don't need to worry about long term or anything like that just yet. But I do want to talk probably the biggest thing, and that's these different discounts, right? So we're finally to the discounts. But let's talk about the travel discounts. So they've got all kinds of cool travel discounts. So obviously not everybody takes AARP membership card, but a lot of people do. There's one really great advantage, and that's going to be car and truck rentals, right? So Avis budget, Zipcar, things like that. You can take a little bit off of that expensive rental price just because you're an AARP member. It doesn't matter if you're 20 years old or 50 years old. Either way, you're gonna get that discount. Like I said earlier, when I said that it's the associate membership, you get the full benefits as the full membership. So I'm not really sure why they do that, but I don't know. It is for advocating for older people, so that maybe that's why they make it sound like it's better to be older, but you get the same benefits. So also, they have discounts on vacation packages, right? So there's one of those vacation packages is cruises. So they have, I think, a couple of different brands that take discounts on it. I think it's only like $50 a person. However, you know, if there's 2 of you traveling and you get to save $100, hey, that's an extra $100 that you can spend on like 2 drinks, right? If you've ever been on a cruise, you know that the drinks are super expensive. Well, that's where they make a lot of their money. So, but it does give you basically, like, if you have an AARP membership, you get free or 1 round of beverages on them, right? So you could think of it that way, which is pretty cool, right? It's worth $12. Ends up paying for itself on that one alone. British Airways actually takes discounts on AARP members. So if you're an American citizen and plan on using British Airways to head maybe east or wherever they go, I know they're kind of worldwide, but you know, that would be a great option for you also if you're a fan of British Airways or planning on using them. There are over 60 different hotels and resorts that take a discount for AARP, and I think that is my personal favorite. That's the biggest one that I think comes into play, is you can take a discount on hotels. So if you travel quite a bit and you do a lot of exploring or maybe business travel or whatever it might be, this is a great way to save money in the long run. It'll definitely pay for that $12 a year. They also offer travel planning, destination guides, vacation ideas, travel protection, roadside assistance, which is another big one that a lot of people really like, oil changes, discounts on oil changes, which is really cool. And then also lastly, kind of what they have is, I kind of want to talk just a little bit of other things. They offer things like, you know, this is not something I recommend personally, but if you have a pet and you're in the position to be able to spend extra money, right? You've paid your debt off, you got your emergency fund, you're already retiring for yourself, you can afford a luxury, which is pet insurance. You know, that's a luxury in my opinion. I know a lot of people love their pets, but we got to take care of ourselves first. But if you are in that position, you can take advantage of their pet insurance. They also have discounts at different kinds of like medical or medications, right? So if you have prescriptions, you can get discounts through AARP on your prescriptions. Also, like if you have different medical supplies such as like glasses, you can get discounts through like LensCraft, I think, and then also Target, which is really cool, right? So that can really start to add up over time. So kind of, guys, that's really just a really general overview of everything that they have. I'm going to put an article that I've been referencing here over the AARP benefits that I feel like in the description below, that kind of I feel like sums everything up really well. So what I want you to do, go check that out. If you're really interested and you really think that you're going to get your return on investment and end up saving more than $12 and paying $12, then it's probably worth it, right? There's also lots of resources out there of other people who have had experiences using it. It's something that I'm planning on signing up for, even though, you know, it kind of makes you feel like an old person, but I say old, but here I am, wanting to be an AARP member already. But yeah, I want you to consider that. Let me know in the comments below, what do you think about AARP membership? Do you have one? Have you thought about getting one? Did you know that people under 50 could get one and still get full benefits? I'm curious because I had no idea. This was a very helpful article, and I hope it helps you save a little bit of money. Guys, again, if you don't mind, hit subscribe, hit the like button for me. I'd love to have you be a part of the Debt Free Mafia. Appreciate you so much for being here. Peace.